Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Quick video. I was watching another one of IUIC camps from Jacksonville, and the title of the video is the name required for salvation, right? So basically, what they were doing is they're basically saying that you don't need to call on the Most High's name, because that particular camp went back to using Jesus and instead of using Yahushua as they used to use. So that was the thesis. So he kind of beat the sister up over the head about it and said that he went to Isaiah Yoshiyahu chapter 9, where he said his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty Elohim, the Prince of Peace, right? So he said he equated that with names, right? And most people that have a clear, concise knowledge of the English language knows that those are descriptions, those are not names. So his point was very weak on that, and the sister didn't know how to deal with that, but so he gave descriptions, right? The Most High said his name is, and he gave his name in Exodus chapter 3. He said, this is my name, not names, plural, name, right? And he said to all generations, right? So that means what? From whatever language we spoke. And if you don't embrace that we have the true pure language, that's irrelevant. The reality of the matter is that the name still remains, whether the language is pure. It didn't say the name became impure. It says that he would restore to us a pure language. So the name is not predicated upon the language. And how do we know that? Because regardless of what tongue you go to, the name doesn't change and to suit a particular language or particular ethnic tongue. Okay, so then he closed it off by saying to the sister that what must I do to inherit eternal life? And let me just back up, because he gave another verse where he talked about that the Most High exalted his word above his name. So the name is given because the name describes the word. And so unless you get that, you don't, basically it's like saying, that's an oxymoron. It's like saying I exalt my word above my name. My name is my word. You can't have a person's name is dictated by what they say. So if you say you're going to do something, you don't do it, then your name becomes discreditable, and you become known as what? A liar, right? So when the Most High says something, he does it, and that's why he exalts his word above his name, because if he doesn't honor his word, his name doesn't mean anything, right? So now, the same with us. We are required to honor his word. That is what gives the name power, okay? Because you're blaspheming the name when you disobey the word. So, in his closing point, he says in I think it's in Matthew's Yahoo, he said, what must I do to inherit eternal life? And he said, keep the commandments. See, you just got to keep the commandments. Well, you're right. But guess what? Remembering the name, thou shalt not take the name in vain. Isn't that a commandment? So when you remove the name, you're breaking the commandment. It's just that simple. I know you don't want to embrace the name because you say we speak English, but you're still breaking the commandment because you are not keeping the name, preserving the name, right? Making the name vain. So when you substitute the name of the Creator and his Son, you have made his name vain. And then when you don't obey his commandments, you've doubly made it vain. Okay? Shalom.